Hello, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I am your host, Chris. Welcome back to another episode for Arrow, Season 3, Episode 4, entitled The Magician. Yes, that's right. The Magician, Malcolm Merlyn, is back in this episode. John Barrowman, so great. So great. I really enjoyed the scenes that he was in, especially the one with Oliver and him in the road or the street or the public place or whatever it was. It was awesome. The whole acting there was very well done, very good, and Barrowman is very good. That was so good. I love that part. The whole Nyssa coming back. I love Nyssa. She's a great character. I like the Nyssa character. And probably almost as much as the Sarah character because I really like Sarah a lot as well. But yeah, I like Nyssa. She's great, and it was great seeing her there and kind of working with Oliver and the team. And I like that the way they done that. So yeah, I mean, the whole the ending scene with the whole reveal of Ra's al Ghul, I thought was kind of not the spectacular thing, but we'll see how the Ra's al Ghul thing goes. We got some time for that. But they're basically trying to find out who done it. Still who killed Sarah. They're still trying to find it, and it's like, well, Nyssa was like, well, Merlin's still alive, and brings that to the attention of Oliver, and they basically believe that Merlin is the one that killed Sarah, but I know it wasn't. I know it was not. But they believe that he was. They track him down, and I love the whole scene though with Nyssa and Merlin, and she's got the arrow drawn on him, and he basically takes her out. She shoots like two arrows at him, and he's just like, it's just like, whoa, what happened there? It's just like he just dodged everything that she did. And it's clear that Merlin is a badass. I mean, I think he might be a better fighter than Oliver. I really do. I mean, it shows that he's dangerous, and I think he knows it too. And if he wanted to, he could probably take him out, But he does that scene, with Oliver, and says, "No, I'm not the one. I'm a murderer. I kill people, but I did not kill Sarah." So, and then we see Laurel still trying to deal with this, and what she's doing. It doesn't seem very smart. I mean, she's really emotional, and it's understandable, but she's supposed to be a lawyer or a district attorney. And she's like, kill this guy, kill that guy. The episode, a few episodes ago, she wanted to kill Komodo or whatever, and she was shooting, pulling the trigger, and she would have killed him, and it wasn't him. He didn't do anything. And now we see Merlin, and she's like, kill him. Did you kill him? And she says to Nyssa, I want you to kill him. And it's just like, well, I mean, you're supposed to be a lawyer, and you're acting like, you're not getting any evidence. This seems really stupid, It's like, whoa, yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that. It seems really ridiculous, but yeah, I don't really care much for that. But it is what it is. But the whole Thea thing as well is kind of like, oh, okay. Not really buying her being a ninja or anything. And and she didn't even put up a fight, even though Roy, stepped in front of the arrow, or the dart or whatever that was going to put her to sleep, because Nyssa was going to take Thea and try to draw out Merlin and all this, and she didn't put up a fight or anything. But you think after, she was tied up or something, you think she would have put up a fight or something if she's supposed to be like this ninja warrior now. But it's hard to believe that she could beat somebody like Nyssa or whatever. But I mean, I we'll see how that more progresses. I mean, it's something, I don't know, but it was a solid episode. I really liked it. The whole Ra's al Ghul thing at the end, like I said, is we'll see how that goes. I thought it was a little lackluster though. But I think they're trying to say, oh, well, Ra's al Ghul, did it. But I think that's too obvious. I think it was somebody else entirely. We might not even know. It might be an entirely character we haven't even met yet. But I don't think it's Ra's al Ghul. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, I liked Lance in this too, Captain Lance. I think he's more solid every episode. I think he seems more real now, or he seems important, and so I like him. I like him. I really do. And like I said, Laurel, the stupidest thing she's doing, but also the training. And it's just like, really? It's just, I don't know. The Thea thing and the Laurel thing, training to be these warriors, it doesn't seem very believable to me. But you take it for what it is. Because there's a lot of other great things that are happening. The flashbacks we've seen, the Hong Kong stuff is still kind of slow. It's like a slow build that they're building up to something. I mean, we see that Amanda Waller's behind the whole Friars guy, that Friars from last season. It was on the island. Uh, we see that uh, she was behind all of that and him and everything. And yeah, so I mean, um, it's interesting. I mean, we see that she was behind all that, the Eddie Friars guy, and she was actually after China White that we seen. I think it was last season. She's after her. And we see that Oliver basically did his first assassination, and basically wanted answers and everything. But it's neat how they connect the things from like the first season or whatever, and we know that the woman in the heels from like I think it was like the first episode or something. We know that was Amanda Waller now, and a lot of things from last season are connecting now in the flashback. So things are connecting slowly, and it's neat how they do that and they put all that together. But yeah, the Hong Kong stuff is still kind of slow, but hopefully they'll connect more as the end of the season, and we'll see a bigger picture. But yeah, guys, solid episode. I really liked the episode. I liked Nista in this episode, and we didn't get to see Felicity because she was over in Central City on the show Flash. So she was over there, and then we see her come in at the end. She's like, "What did I miss?" And I like how they're doing the crossover with that. And but yeah, I mean, solid episode, and yeah, I think I touched on pretty much everything but Merlin. Yeah, but Merlin was great. And another thing, real quick, I just remembered, is that the whole thing with the Thea and Oliver trying to be honest. Oliver's trying to be honest with her, and then he basically then has to lie. So it's just like, and then Thea's like, "Well, you lie. You were lying to me." And now it's just like, well, that's what she's doing to him. So, she's kind of like a little bit of a hypocrite, a little bit. But I think she's got a bigger plan. I really do. I think there's something brewing with Thea. The way they're going with her, I think there's something brewing with her. And yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. Should be interesting to see how they go with that. But yeah, it should be. I can't wait to see what they do with that. But yeah, guys, another solid episode, and yeah, that's it for me, guys. I think I touched on everything, but yeah, that's it for me. Like and subscribe, guy. Appreciate it. Also, write in the comments below what you thought of this episode, what you think, or anything I missed. I mean, you want to write down? That's cool. But yeah, that's it for me. I am Chris for Christopher's Entertainment Blog. Take it easy, guys.